You're listening to the Saturday Night Gaming Podcast, Project Paradox. Hope you enjoy.
Boats. You don't want to head back. You know that there's power right down this road.
Power.
Or you could buy me off.
No.
Like there's there's hoverboards down that road. Powerful.
It wouldn't make any sense for my character to back off after going this far.
But I just gave you power.
All right. So, Sam, as you get back, you notice that Bones just pivots and starts moving again.
Mm-hmm.
Right in
pivot.
the direction you just came from.
Well, it's like I look at everybody. It's like, look, y'all do what you got to do. I'm going to do what I have to do. Maybe I'll meet you on the other side. Maybe I won't.
Wait, he's going the direction Sam's coming from?
oh, there's a guy down there.
Does Sam say that? Or does John just say that to his friends?
Sam says it.
There's a guy down there.
Yeah, there's a big guy.
Wait, someone else is trapped here?
I don't know. He looks sad.
Someone sad is
We
trapped
should
here.
go cheer him up.
I don't like the idea of leaving anybody else here, but we need to hurry.
Well, he's on our way.
I'm going to start running.
All right. So, as you run down the Black Road, you very soon come upon, like as you seeing it in the distance, there's a man kneeling on the ground just ahead of you. He seems to be large and strapping, bulking, but he is great. He has great beard and hair, big bushy beard, hangs down his chest, but he seems to be staring directly down into his hands that are just resting in the lap of his knees as he's kneeling on the ground.
And he ran ahead of us.
Again, yes.
I did?
Him.
Oh.
See
Bones.
if I'm going to be wise this time.
Oh boy. By the way, I've been keeping up with how many times you let us act, and I'm down to 2.
That's going to be a 19 altogether. So, I'm not going to say what I was going to say. But, he's going to walk up to him. Are you the power that I'm searching for?
What power?
The head lifts
Power of the baby.
just slightly to look up towards you. And this is a big dude.
Mm-hmm.
But as he begins to lift his head up, you notice that he's kind of sullen. Like his face is kind of like sunken in from maybe not eating or being here for a long time or something of that nature. He's got this big bushy gray beard and this scar just across one side of his face.
Mm-hmm.
As he looks up at you, he's got these brilliant blue eyes, and he goes,
Ha ha! Power? Ah, might be powerful.
Not the one I'm searching for, but I am searching for a great power.
Well, ha, great power indeed. That's me. I'm the meal ticket there.
but I can't leave. I have a task to perform.
What task is that?
To guard this... Wait a second. How do I know I can trust you?
Well,
You're wearing a weird bone face mask. That's just strange.
you can't trust me, that's the thing.
Well, that's the most honest thing I think I've ever heard. I think I might trust you now. Anyone else more depraved would have lied to me. I would have seen through it, mind you, but yes, I have read books.
Books do that.
Books read. Nope, wait. Read books.
So what tasks? What are you protecting?
Something very important. There was this other guy, he was all like, hurry, take that, run. And I was like, okay. I flew really fast, because I can fly. Have you ever seen anybody fly, son?
I saw this little guy.
Oh no, I'm a big guy. So,
Fly.
do you know a sonic boom? That's what happens when you pierce the speed of sound, right?
Oh, I can do that.
I went so friggin' fast, I made a cosmic boom. And I ended up here.
I can't do that.
Well, I'm trying to find the voice that's been guiding me.
Voices. I've heard voices before. He starts to look around. He analyzes you for a second. Is the gun talking to you?
I just kind of look at him puzzled. No.
Ah,
The gun is not talking to me.
then it's a good choice of a weapon. Maybe stay away from swords.
Why did you come across a talking sword?
He just stares at you blankly. Ah, funny little chap! And he slaps you on the back. Ah, it's been so boring being here all by myself. But I've got you now. My new ally, my most trusted companion. What's your name again?
My name is Sam. Thank you for giving me this title of trusted.
As lightning just goes and forms right next to you. You're back. I saw you just a minute ago.
Yes.
You ran up,
I
but
saw
then you ran away. That was pretty
I
weird.
was gonna go tell my friends about you so that we could come and talk to you and befriend you, and I figured you'd be pretty lonely.
I was indeed, other than the entity, you know.
What?
What?
Entity? What?
No,
Entity.
I don't trust you. I trust him, though.
Hey, hey.
Hey,
Tip hat.
hi. Oh, you got a hat to tip. That is a 19.
That's a
What's your
19,
charisma
sir.
of 12?
With my charisma
Oh,
of 12.
God.
All right. So you tip your hat to him.
Yeah.
He sees this. You've got style. I like that. We're forming a new group of superheroes. I myself am known as Thulgrim.
My
The
name.
mighty.
I came up with this last week. It's called Static. Cling.
We'll keep workshopping that.
Hey, you don't think that's cool?
You can be the Storm and
I just-
Stormbringers.
I just like hug you.
Nope, wait.
and
We're the
tell-
Storm Riders.
I say,
Riders of the Storm.
who hurt you? And then I hug you. And then,
Oh. He hugs you back and lifts you off the ground.
Oh, no,
and he
no.
says,
Thulgrim
Well-
loves hugs.
Yeah.
There's my dad. He wasn't that great to me. My brother kind of picked on me sometimes. Of course, Fingerbeard. Ugh, that guy. He tried to hurt me. He tried to touch me on. Let's just leave it there. I don't
Okay.
know. I killed him though.
Oh,
I
geez.
killed him with good.
I don't know any of these people, but I'm glad you're feeling
Oh, he starts hugging you again.
I'm electricity.
Come on, little fella. You want to get in on this?
Nuh-uh.
Oh, later
At
I
that
see.
sound, I walk up and I'm like, I've not hugged lightning before, but no. We gotta go if you want to go.
Oh my! As he kneels down as low as he can, and even though he's on his knees, he still has to like squat even lower and look to the side. You are a tiny fella! That is impressive! Can
Thanks.
I throw you?
If you think that'll get me back to the portal faster.
Yes.
By the way, portal's probably closing soon. My brother's just barely keeping it open.
Okie dokie. So, he's super fast. I can fly. You can be thrown. The fellow with the trench coat and bone face. How fast can you move, or do I need to throw you too?
Just throw me.
I will enjoy this.
I'm still searching for an entity here.
Oh, well. I don't know what to say about that. Ooh. You could probably try to roll charisma to convince him that you can be trusted too. With a hug.
Oh, this is going to be the most awkward hug.
Did it actually work?
21.
Oh, wow. So you rush in.
I have a charisma too. How did this happen?
You rush in and you hug him tight and you say, but I'm looking for this entity and I need your help. Shh. I've known you longer than pretty much anyone else here. I can tell you a secret and it'll be safe, right?
Yes, it'll be safe.
He pulls back his cloak and he shows you that just around his belt is hanging this containment field. The bright energy pulsating inside of it. This here is the goddess of space itself. I'm keeping her safe. Oh, wait, I could probably fold space and just walk through it, and then we could be wherever we're going. Huh. Never tried that before.
My guy just kind of, Bones just pretty much just like kind of like freezes and just, his mind kind of collapses on itself for a second. Because he's just sitting there, it's like, that's not the entity he's looking for. But at the same time, it's a different entity that is also power.
All right. Roll wisdom.
I've seen stranger things happen.
Like charisma.
That was the best hug ever.
Oh, that's going to... no. That's going to be 10. No, 11.
All right.
Perception.
So
And he whispered that to
you
him.
look at the thing that's hanging off his belt.
Mm-hmm.
You don't hear anything really coming from it, but you do sense a lot of power in it. That's all I can really say,
Okay.
because you weren't very wise.
And not wise, I'm sorry.
All right. So, here we go. Get ready. He grabs the thing on his belt and he
I'm
holds
sitting
it.
there getting ready to be thrown. And then I see him pull this thing out.
And he starts to like rub the containment unit. He's like, all right, this I think is how it works. Or wait, oh, I know what it is. He leans in close and he goes, pretty please. As everything around you starts to warble. And as you look down, you see Cogswiggle. A little blue portal on the ground, broken in the black road. And each one of you is here. He strings it back onto his belt and he goes, all right, little fella. Jump onto my hand.
I'm going to roll perception real quick to see if I actually noticed with a 12 that we even moved.
Yeah.
Gonna say I probably didn't even notice that we've left the field yet, so I grab his hand.
He swings you back and he goes, and into the portal! And he throws him at high speed. He goes, shoo!
energy kind of splashes out
Jesus.
as Zix flies directly into the portal of energy. You are in the most amazing light show as you see energy just coursing all around you. And in the distance, there seems to be somebody floating there.
Uh-oh.
Something of a shade.
Okay.
Oi! Take my hand, little guy!
I reach for the guy that I heard whenever I threw the toolbox.
Oh, that's a good lot of here.
And he grabs hold of you.
Just stay inside my coat. It'll keep you safe.
And he wraps his cloak around you
Uh-huh.
as you continue to float in this energy. Now, outside the portal, everyone else stands staring at the ground of this broken black concrete.
All right, then. Well, that's something you don't see every day.
And of course, as Zix leaves, something strange happens to all of the psychokinetic effects that he was having on the area.
But I'm going to jump in the portal.
This crater begins to reverse as this liquid metal begins to creep across the ground again.
Let's jump in the portal, guys.
Wait, our friends are
Talk
still
for a
here.
At that point, I jump into the portal because
What happened to
I
that?
think I found the power that I was looking for because it's on his belt. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, Thulgrim's standing right next to you. He just threw him into the portal.
Yeah.
Because he asked him to throw him.
So are you coming with us?
Hold on while I caress my amazing beard. Is there danger?
Oh. Danger? There's always danger.
Adventure, danger, these are all my middle names. I've actually got a paragraph of Kennings that is my middle name. It's called the Song of Thulgrim. Fine. Nobody can beat the heads in of bad guys without me. I'll be going with you. As he... And you see his skin actually harden and become steel.
Neat.
Eyes kind of dancing with like this
Would
golden
Brigitte
electricity.
recognize that steel?
She's not even here.
She's here. She would yes. She would most likely recognize that as something that she would call something else. She would exclaim, Valos? That is where I'm from? No, that's who you are. The god, Valos. Oh, yeah. Uncle Valos. I had him once. Polar bear. Something like that. Let's get into the portal. My family history gets really convoluted and then it gets really weird. I want to go to the portal. Let's go. All right, so everybody roll dex to get into the portal before anything bad can happen.
I'm guessing Brigitte would trust Thulgrim because of that.
Right.
24.
22.
30.
Wow.
17.
All right. So, Thulgrim grabs hold of Brigitte and his new little friend, Bones. He lifts him up in his arms. All right. I like her. She smells like home. And you smell like the best hug ever! Woo! As he splashes into the portal. And of course, Wraith just behind him as Tom holds on to his cloak ever so tightly. We going on an adventure. Let's go!
Let's go, bub.
I hope we end up in the same place as everybody else. As he swan dives into the portal.
Generally, most portals do end up, we all end up at the same place.
Why would
but
you
we'll
say
see.
that?
Exactly. heck
And
did
then
you say?
Sam runs at super lightning speed, jumping into the air, turning it into a lightning bolt, crashing into the portal as Cogswiggle runs over and he's like, Zix! Come on, quickly!
Zix is already in, remember.
You rolled a what?
17 for Zazzle.
Oh, the 17 was for Zazzle?
I'm already in John's coat. Or
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I threw you in. Okay. Zazzle
yeah.
runs over. He's got his little device, and he's trying to keep it together. And he runs to try and leap into the portal. He jumps into the air, and then all of a sudden, something stings his leg. And he crashes into the portal.
Glad he made it.
All right. Now,
Totally fine. No problems.
back to Zix.
Yes. I am.
You were held in the
believe I
big,
am
beefy
so
arms of
poisoned.
this man who has saved you in the midst of all of this energy. And he pulls you out. He says, listen to me. Listen to me! His eyes wiggle back and forth at you. I need you to concentrate.
I'm concentrating.
Concentrate on something? Anything? Think thoughts.
Home.
There's no place like it.
All right. Now, slap your feet together like you're clapping. Well, that's just funny. I just wanted to see if you would do that.
Oh.
Look, more people join us. Fulgrim crashes in, Bones and Birgitta in his arms. Here we are. Where are we?
Does Thulgrim recognize?
Hold on. Stay here. He places you right next to Birgitta. He starts swimming and spinning in circles as you are floating in this energy. You can see about 30 feet away. There seems to be a guy with a very small guy floating in front of him.
But apparently you can't swim through this.
He switches. Backstroke. He continues to spin in circles.
Hey, Bones. What's dude doing?
I'm gonna tell my savior that those are my friends.
He turns and he looks. Friends. As he strokes his very long, coarse beard. Friends. What does that mean?
Oh, similar to allies. They're people who I trust to not shoot me in the back.
I like it when people don't shoot me. Okay. Sure. To the friends. He grabs a hold of you. Yeah. Oh,
I
nope.
help
No
him
good.
with my psychokinesis.
Ah! Try it out.
Okay. That is a 26.
So you grab hold of him and you push with your mind against all of this energy around, and it propels you both forward as he then slams into the big fella who's spinning in circles, and they start spinning in circles together. You are now with your friends, or allies, or whatever you want to call them.
And we're in the energy field?
You're in
Yes,
this
we're still
middle
in
of
the
this
energy.
field.
It's like a pipe or a tube of energy.
Or like a dimension of energy. All right, now
A series of tubes interconnected.
you see the big fellow with the leather armor and bracers and shoulder pads and big cloak and fur pellet as he grabs hold of this guy who's just slammed into him, and he says, "Who are you?" As he holds him back, and he's got a long blue trench coat, and just a regular black t-shirt and some gray slacks. "Ah, you look familiar," as his red eyebrows wiggle at him. "Who are you?"
Jonas Wraith?
Oh, I've never heard of you before.
Never mind.
Hold on.
Wah, wah, wah.
Ah, here we go. He pulls out of his pocket a cigar and he flicks it towards you. Now,
Anybody got a light?
He does.
He looks at his coat.
no.
Okay. Just thought
That
I'd ask.
sounds familiar, though. Flames, fire, light.
Flames, fire, light.
Big, shiny steel guy. Ha ha! John! I knew I'd find you!
My name is Sam.
Sam, this is my friend John. John the Red.
Why they call him John the Red?
Because I bathe in the blood of my enemies and it makes my skin a slight tinge red. Would you like to see?
But I don't know what I can see your skin.
It's here. Look at it.
And I get close.
You are strange. You don't have skin.
I don't.
But you have a fedora.
I tip my hat.
15.
Plus 12.
Very charming. Your hat and your coat put together, sir, make you a match for anyone on charming.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank
I met
you.
you today, and that makes me feel better. Now, I need someone to make a clear, concentrated. Who among you is the most focused on their task that shall not be distracted?
Oh, that would be me.
I'm on a mission from Space Kittens. You know the kittens?
Do you know Tim?
I've heard of him. I've never met him.
Fascinating fellow. Fascinating fellow.
I know Tom.
You are fascinated on your
Tom!
task of
Yeah.
finding power.
I need to talk to Tom soon, actually.
He's around here somewhere.
Oh, there he is. My little thumb friend. I lost you along the way. My bad. He catches him and puts him right up on his blue lapel. All right, so I need the two people who think that they can roll the highest initiative to focus on what their task is.
What is initiative
So
based
roll
on?
initiative.
Yep, roll initiative.
That's Dex plus roll.
I'm gonna rolled. What I get?
Well, just make a straight roll. Initiative.
Oh, I got 11.
Oh, I rolled a 12. And that's a 16.
All right,
13.
so what?
13.
Okay. I thought you said 30. I was like, how do you do that with a D20?
13.
All right, so everybody closes their eyes and they start concentrating really hard.
I'm concentrating on the Stay Puft Marshmallow. No. Home.
All right, here we go. He turns and he does a spin as his trench coat kind of flails in the air behind him. And everybody appears somewhere else. The ground beneath your feet like rock. All around, darkness. Some twinkling stars in the night sky. Debris floating about. Bodies, innards trailing behind them, floating by.
I did not do that.
Seems like a huge battle has occurred here in the depths of space. Atop this mighty floating station, made of rock, almost like an island.
Is it on a planet or is it in space?
It's like a
Space
chunk
station.
Yeah, it's like a chunk of technological dirt.
Techno dirt. Ah.
Techno dirt. A repurposed landmass. Floating in space.
Floating in space.
Dead bodies everywhere. They didn't drop them. They are kind of floating in the anti-gravity.
I'm going to roll perception on the bodies and see if I recognize any of the markings on them. Like if they have uniforms or something like that.
Okay.
That's a 15.
Total?
Yeah.
They have uniforms.
Those guys have uniforms on.
I have a 24 on perception.
All right. So it looks like whatever occurred here happened quite a while ago. Even the bodies that you see floating seem to be like the blood loss is so much that the skin's even changed its color. Nothing smells fresh.
But there is
Ooh,
atmosphere.
decay, yum.
There is some atmosphere, yes. It's
I love
just
decay.
lowered gravity.
Not.
All right. Bones, were you rolling?
I was going to roll perception, but I decided against it.
All right.
Do I
he already rolled
do
perception.
I recognize the uniforms?
The uniforms do have an insignia across all of their chests and on their shoulders. Just says Stein.
Stein Tech. I don't know.
What
I don't know of this guy.
Do I know? I don't know.
Do I have to roll perception to perceive this?
I mean, do you
Or
say
we-
out loud, Stein Tech?
Stein.
I don't see.
What?
Stein. The uniforms say Stein.
Oh, yes, they do, don't they?
Who is Stein?
Just
He doesn't work in my organization.
good for you. I hope you don't work for him in a roundabout, what's the word, clandestine way.
Clandestine? Ah.
Clandestine, as in clan of Stein.
I was thinking clandestine.
That too.
Of course, there's a booming voice. Oh no, here. I think I was just here. Of course, there was more living people when I left here.
How many more?
Well, it's obvious.
Well, quite a few. We were fighting
So-
Stein as he had been overpowered by all of these powerful entities and this mighty sword. Of course, I stole the goddess of... Oh, wait. That's our secret. As he winks at you and his teeth glisten in the light.
Wait, you stole a goddess?
Nope. Sure didn't.
Not that you know of.
Little squirrely fellow.
Oh,
I don't
Right.
trust you. You're too tiny.
right.
I'm going to see if I can perceive anything.
All right.
Also, I don't have an actual beard.
Right.
I have
It's weird.
handlebars.
11.
11?
Oh.
No. Nothing beyond what you see at this moment. Sam, you want to
Yeah.
try and give an investigation of the area?
I'm going to do it.
You're going to do it. Well, do it.
I am.
I think you should.
I am.
I believe in you.
And here I go.
In
I'm doing
character
it
to you.
right
I
now.
don't know.
It's too late.
I know.
Oh, no.
All I know is that
It doesn't
Stein
count.
Oh, you don't want
equals
to take
evil.
No, we established that
it?
already.
That's true.
And
What was
but
it?
I don't know enough about him to explain why.
Okay.
11.
It's not
So, Stein bad.
bad, but it's
All
not.
right, so that's 19 plus your investigate. That you
My
have.
investigate will give me a 1
What?
on there.
All right, it's 20.
How bad?
It's not bad.
Like
All right.
he wants to destroy all the realms.
Who,
Oh,
Stein?
That's what my brother and I have been working against.
As y'all are talking amongst yourselves, you see this flash of lightning.
And then I say,
Where's
oh,
Sam? What's Sam doing now?
it's not me. I'm right here, man.
And
is it
there's
me?
this large entity that's like now mostly rotten old armored flesh and bones.
It's gross.
As Sam like rushes into it and then rushes back out holding his face. And he rushes over to you guys and he goes, "Look what I found!" In your hands is this large black gauntlet
Cool.
made of the darkest steel.
It's
Looks
like
almost onyx or
Yeah.
obsidian.
yeah, it's like painted with that paint that's like really expensive. It absorbs all
Vanta
light.
black?
Yeah,
It's so black, it's blacker than black.
yeah. It's the blackest black.
It's so black that the black wants to be it.
Yes,
Gotcha.
it's the new black.
I would like to.
Give it the fulcrum.
I would like to roll to see if I can understand what it is based off of conventional wisdom.
Based off of conventional wisdom? So you want to like...
Oh, you just pulled that out of a giant dead thing.
Okay.
And it's a gauntlet that's the deepest black I've ever seen.
But you're not like using your mind to do it, you're just using your thoughts.
I was trying to decide if I wanted to actually precog what would happen if one of us put it on.
I have arcane knowledge.
Oh, that's cool. See what happens if I put it on.
Okay.
I just realized I need to work
So
on my
I'm going
mind
to
meld
try
powers.
and precog what will happen
All
if
right.
one of us puts it on.
What you got?
I
Do you guys
rolled-
remember when I tried to mind meld with someone? That's how I discovered I had the power of
23.
body explosion.
All right. So we'll get a full 3 turns out of it.
Okay.
I rolled a 27 to see if my arcane knowledge would know what that gauntlet even is.
All right. So as you lean forward and you start to investigate, you actually notice that in the black seems to be a residual trace of energy. That energy makes markings across the armor-plated glove. Each one of them that you see resembles runes. And you see one that's shaped like an angular emblem that you would recognize as Kauna, which stands for fire. And you begin to investigate further and further until you see this blazing runic bird.
Can I hold this, guys? Please? I just want to research it a little bit. I'm seeing some markings. I'd like to research them with my arcane knowledge just to see if I can figure out what it says.
As I says that, I'm slipping it on. No, I'm joking.
You putting it on?
Unless this is all his precog, then I do.
Well, it is.
You don't know
But
what
you
I'm
don't
doing.
know if he'll let
I
it be
know,
or not.
I know. Wait a second.
Basically, I'm just...
Are you precogging?
No, I'm basically just standing there going, huh?
Yeah,
In your knowledge of the arcane,
I don't
you know
experience
that the
time
emblem
the
that
same
you're
way.
seeing is the emblem of the Eldurin, which is the most powerful fire type entities that you can summon.
I really want to hold on to this gauntlet, guys, before you put it on. Please.
It's on you, Sam.
I'm just... Yeah, sure, I'll hold it. That's
No, I want to hold it before you put it on.
It's mine. I say that really meekly. It's mine. I found it. Okay, do I feel like I
All
should...
right, so right now, in your mind, what you hear: attain the power. The power is in the grip of your hand.
Power is yours.
Meanwhile, in your mind, you hear the voice of
Ted.
Ted Malone.
I had forgotten all about him.
Your friend with the ability to make fire.
Yes, Ted.
You can save me! You can save me if you just take my hand! And the gauntlet almost seems like your friend's hand reaching out for you.
It's a little weird. Wait.
So we're rolling against each other.
Are we? What's happening?
At this point,
If
you're
I-
both trying to get the gauntlet.
If I take this,
Well, can you buy me off?
I cannot.
So I have compelled you to want the gauntlet.
If you want to be my gauntlet.
I rolled a 27 to just grab it.
All right. So you're rolling against a 27.
Jesus.
You can move with Dex.
I'll re-roll that.
He's giving you back.
Look at all these that I keep on like piling up over here.
Yeah.
Red chips.
So, like, I have to roll again.
No, I bought you with that. You can roll again if you want to.
Well, I want to roll to 10, so I'm compelled.
All right.
That's 29.
Wow.
That's more than what I can roll.
18.
That was a 27.
That's a 28 right now.
So there's a 27, 28, 29.
I'm going to use Spark between us.
No, this is just your speed to get this. So you've got a 28 total.
I guess so.
All right. So
And all of this is happening just as my character goes, huh.
So as you're looking at the glove and you're like, huh, you see that Jonas Wraith has moved forward trying to grab hold of the gauntlet. He rips it free from Sam's hands as Sam, like lightning, rushes to grab it back, but the two of them fumble into each other, tossing it into the air as it goes right into the welcoming hands of Bones. As you grab hold of it, you can almost feel it coursing through your fingertips. It's an echoing noise that rejoices your union.
Boys, you don't really want that, man.
Malone.
Almost like sirens going off in the distance, warning everyone of this impending doom of you catching this gauntlet.
Trust me, I don't think you want it, man.
Flip a favor token to see if you put it on.
Flip a flavor to see if I put it.
Yes, red side up, you put it on.
Oh no, I'll put it on.
Red side down,
Or you put it on?
put it
Yeah,
away.
I'll put it on.
Okay, so as soon as you slip it onto your hand,
You die.
power courses throughout your body,
It's like the Infinity Gauntlet.
like a burning energy. Roll con.
Ooh. At least I put some in con. You getting a favor back?
I'll take it.
The dice don't like me.
At least you have the tower now.
The Tower of
Doom.
Pain. Tower of Pain. Let's see. Just con, right? It'd be 16 total.
All right. So as he puts it on, for the rest of you, what you see is that his armor plating, his bone mask, seem to take on the same obsidian tone as the gauntlet itself. And the bone mask even begins to grow these horns from it as they run a ridge down his head right here, and then two more grow out the side and begin to curl back inside your head.
It's good to be back, lad. I thought I was lost, but now I am found. What was severed from the night now has a chance to gain revenge for him. We're gonna go find her, and we're gonna cut her head off, and we're gonna suck all of the souls out of her body until we have that power. We're gonna serve justice, boy. Are you in?
And that's all in his head. So.
Is he?
Yeah. They just hear, oh, I'm in.
Now, for the rest of you, you can do, if you have an arcane knowledge or any idea of how you can help or analyze or anything else, then feel free to.
That is 21.
All right, just to analyze it.
Well, just to run through my memory of arcane knowledge to see what it is.
All right. So as you're going through,
Now that I've seen him transform.
yeah, you're going through your memory banks, and of course, what you already attained of the knowledge of the gauntlet itself. You know that this seems like a lesser form of a Hell Knight, which are just lore. They're not supposed to exist, not in reality.
Right.
Nobody's even supposed to be able to summon one. But from everything you've read, this matches that lore.
Sure. Well, gentlemen, we're in the presence of a real Hell Knight.
Impossible! There were... Wait.
Those are good things, bad things.
Oh,
No, those are things that destroy your realm!
they're not.
That's
they're
not
good
nice!
things. So, Bones, can I? Are you still Bones, or are you consumed?
You would just have voices. You're you.
Yeah, I'm still me.
What's going on, dude? You're changing. And I hold up a mirror.
I just whip one out. Like I have
Some
this
magical spell to make a
It's
mirror.
in my wallet.
I look at the wallet mirror and go, nice.
What's going on, man? What gives? What's with the horns? I mean, I know we're all guys here, but you know.
Don't mess with the bull, man. But
That's
no,
what the boy, you get the horns.
But no, this is the power that I've been searching for. It's been whispering to me
So,
like an itch in the back of my
but
skull.
when we all left when we met in the city, you never said anything about looking for power. You said you were going to assassinate people,
Yes.
and I talked you out of assassinating the people that you were hired to assassinate.
Yes.
But you still never said anything about looking for power.
I keep things to myself sometimes.
And now we're going to assassinate the most powerful people in the whole multiverse. We're going to go kill gods.
We don't hear that.
My assassination game
I
is
hear it,
about to
but you guys
kick up a few notches.
Well, like, who are we going to assassinate now?
Meanwhile,
So who are we
should
assassinating?
glance with Zazzle, because he said these are the things that destroy realms, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Roll perception.
And he asked,
it is a 15 plus 10, 25.
You look over at your brother
Uh-huh.
to share that glance with him, and he looks at you, and you notice that his right eye seems a little bit off. Like there's a little bit of blood and swelling, almost like it's bruising, and blood is getting into the white
Flare.
membrane of the eye.
Man, I wish I had any medical capability. I'm basically just going to ask Zazzle if he's okay. What happened?
I think I'm all right. I don't know. Something bit me on the leg pretty hard. I don't know if I feel so good, actually. I'm going to sit down just for a spell.
Yeah, I just realized.
Yeah, I'll go ahead. Take a quick nap.
Gonna check his leg for the bug bite on his leg.
You gotta suck the poison out, man.
All right, so as you pull up the pant leg, you actually notice that it looks like the techno-organic virus that was in the Zombots
Don't suck that out.
is moving across the flesh of his body.
Whatever happened to that
Oh.
little girl I saved?
Oh,
are you calling for help, or are you just looking now?
We gotta cut his leg off.
I'm gonna mention it to. I'm basically mentioning it to Sam and Tom because they saved that other person, Rose.
Ah, yes.
Body explosion. Also, I have a question. I just noticed this. Why does your brother speak with a different accent?
He's quirky.
So it's a fake accent. Okay.
Oh, his
They grew up on the third block.
mind switches back and forth sometimes.
Okay. Just curious.
He's a scientist, dude. He's got multiple personalities. Duh.
He's a little dissociative. Sometimes he's running with a personality that feels like it knows everything that's going to happen. And sometimes he's with another personality that feels like he's just ready to see what might happen. All right, so you're going to try to...
See if Tom and Sam can think that they can save my brother the same way that they saved Rose.
Okay. All right.
And while we're doing that, he asked the Gauntlet who we're going to go assassinate. Because I said, who are we going to go assassinate now? And then he said, so who are we going to assassinate?
Listen, first things first, we need to get juice. That means we need to take out lesser gods so we can build up towards the big baddie. Trust me, you don't want to go face to face with her. Run on fumes. So if you got any ideas about lesser gods that need some punishment, those are definitely in our vein.
Well,
So basically, as he's standing there, like, looking and talking to his hand,
That's so weird. It's like vampire.
the two of you start
If you
huddling
start
around
calling
your
that
brothers.
girl
You notice that
Rosie,
even
we're
up his
done.
neck now,
Yeah.
there seems to be that techno-organic virus is growing up past his, so that entire side of his body seems to be growing infections. And the Gauntlet starts to reply to Bones as he talks to his hand.
Did you hear what I said?
I don't know if I want to.
I told him. He's talking to his hand. I go, if you call that thing Rosie, we're done.
Oh, I was picturing
Oh,
Cam
man.
talking to the skull.
Q.
Huh?
Wah, wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah.
And if you want to find out what happens next time, you got to tune into the same Saturday Night Gaming channel at the same Saturday Night Gaming time. This has been Tony presenting Project Paradox. I hope you've enjoyed the time. Don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. And then come right back here to find out what happens with our heroes. Until then, have a good week.
Wah, wah, wah.
I hope you liked this week's episode of Project Paradox. If you did, make sure to head on over to our website at www.SaturdayNightGamingLLC.com and check out all of our other content. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. And as always, I hope you have a fantastic week. Until next time, this is Laura Hibbard with Saturday Night Gaming.